The submission may come, but with this guy, possibly a good knockout as well. Oh!
Check hook.
Nice right hand again. Like I said, the knockout will come as long as he doesn't force it. Nice and loose.
Kluyev showing some hot hands so far, Machine, and some reach, I think. Tolesh is a little bit frozen in the headlights.
Well, you can see he's using that hand as a reach advantage. He's keeping his man on the outside, and he just pops that big right hand over the top. There we go. There's your reach advantage. You've got to learn how to use that correctly as well. Doesn't matter whether you've got a big reach or not. If you don't know how to just step in half an inch forward, you're always going to punch short.
The guard a little bit low from Kluyev. He did get tapped with that left. But for me, one of the keys for Tolesh was to avoid long exchanges on the feet. He's a really good wrestler, really good up at the edge of space. He's going to want to try to force Kluyev back up to the ropes and the fence.
Well, it looks like he's got a lot of power in those short arms of his. He throws everything.
And Kluyev obviously a little bit squatted to maybe be prepared for that takedown.
Yeah, he's faking the uppercut as well. He's letting Tolesh realize that if you try to shoot, I'm going to throw an uppercut and hit you with it. But as everyone knows, you've got to be faster with the uppercut than you do when somebody shoots at you.
Uppercut showed the left and came again with the right.
Nice high kick.
Kluyev goes southpaw.
Yeah, switching stance. It's a nice measured pace from both guys, to be honest.
Yeah, both very active, both throwing power, throwing combination, showing head movement, footwork.
Well, when I found out that Kluyev had missed weight, I thought, oh, he's going to try and rush things to try and get that point back. But no, he's taking his time, albeit caught in a double here, now a body lock.
This is what Tolesh wanted. 2 minutes to go here, just under, and Adi Rao.
Nice turn.
Kluyev talked about that loss to Chris Claudius. He said, look, I'm going to show my hands in this fight, and I'm going to show my wrestling defense in this fight. Right now, we're seeing both.
We're seeing both, exactly. Oh, nice knee. Strong knee, but again, clinched up. He's going to go down. He's wrapped around the ropes. He doesn't want to get another point.
Go, Vyacheslav Kiselev, not a happy man.
Well, if he wanted to, the referee could actually put that on the ground, if he wants to. But no, he decides to keep it standing, because that was a takedown. Albeit they didn't hit the ground, he was on his way down. And if it wasn't for that rope, he would have had his back on the mat.
Kiselev resetting them in the exact same position where their grips were. And trying to reap that outside leg is Tolesh.
Well, a little bit of a saving grace here for Sergey Kluyev. Tries to go high with a knee.
Oh, slipped there from Kluyev. Big blitz from Tolesh.
He actually threw a knee and he lost his balance, rolled backwards. Nice counter punches from Tolesh. Now, Kluyev is a little bit worried about the clinch. A little bit more hesitant to throw the shots. Oh, he takes a shot himself. Drives a single.
Kluyev digs his toes and tries to
Tolesh
cross
stuffs
that leg.
Stuffs it.
That was crazy. I did not see that coming from Sergey Kluyev. 10-second clapper, though. I think the timing was right.
Yeah, that's what he did. He obviously left it till the end of the round, because if he did stuff it, which he has done, he hasn't got long before the second round.
Great round here in Adi Rao, and again, one of those ones where you just saw so much competition in the exchanges. Kluyev did land some crisp punches. Tolesh certainly was game on the feet. Do you give this round to Tolesh for getting that, obviously, that pressure there?
Yeah, I give it to Tolesh. The striking was pretty good from Kluyev, but he just didn't do enough, I feel, to win the round.
Here we see some of those exchanges. I mean, Kluyev, again, it was not a one-sided performance in the upright. He did eat a couple of punches from Tolesh. Kluyev tried to punch very long, controlled, and make sure he stayed at measured distance. Switch kick there, blocked by Tolesh. Some good knees in the exchanges. Should be set up for a entertaining round 2 of Schedule 3. F1 selection here at the Battle in Adi Rao. Tons of international talents for the prelims. Of course, that big main event yet to come. Landwehr versus Lejny. Bantamweight action. Kluyev in the blue, Tolesh in the red. 135 pounds, that's 61.3 kilos.
Again, using that reach. As soon as he steps past that lead hand of his, he's going to throw a shot. Oh, nice left. Well, it just shows he can throw rights and lefts, switching stance. Goes back to orthodox.
Tolesh is boxing pretty well here. It's been a good opening, 45 seconds. Looks to be a little bit more comfortable dealing with that reach disadvantage.
Well, Tolesh should use his boxing to get in, then close the gap, take him down. Because with that reach disadvantage, he's going to take more punches than actual give them. So use his boxing, work his way in, get the clincher, get the double.
Nice shoulder roll there.
Nice knee on the way in, but a takedown all the less.
Tolesh now in ascendancy. Kluyev on his back, stuck in the corner, up against the edge of the fence. Nice kick there from Tolesh. Kluyev is attacking that knee, trying to stamp it, axe kick, but Tolesh does not want to let him out of here. Tolesh should grab those legs.
I was going to say he's got to be super fast to get up. Well done. Nice body kick on the way out.
Two, 3, 2.
Oh, that was nice.
2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Nice dig into the body as well. If he's too big to reach, go for the body. Kluyev's got to pick up the pace a little bit here. I believe the first round will be in a 10-8 just due to that first yellow point card that he was given.
Takedown here from Tolesh. Kluyev looking to try to catch the sweep. This is where he was dominated by Chris Kalatis. Oh, he's going to go for that heel hook machine. Can he get it?
Unfortunately not.
Nice escape from Tolesh.
He needs to explode back to his feet. Rolling again for that leg. Missed it. That's one of the disadvantages if you roll for a leg in MMA. You can get punched in the face just like that. Good ground and pound, but nice ankle trip. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, finger in the eyes he put away.
Went for that lumberjack sweep. Just grabbed both of those ankles and tipping them backwards. Kluyev is unhappy though. Tolesh again had those fingers out, and it's caused some problems. Doctor coming in for an assessment. He will give some advice to the referee. All good, says Vitaly Panayev. Vyacheslav Kiselev will resume the action. He has given a warning. Tolesh obviously apologetic.
He kind of just pushed up his head to stand back up, but caught him in the eye. Not saying that's acceptable, just accidental. Oh, nice. Kluyev went forward. Tolesh popped him in the face on the way forward. Good timing.
The biggest improvement I've seen in Tolesh compared to his previous fights is just his boxing. He's been in there against a guy who has reach and is a pretty good striker and has been very competent.
Well, to be honest, Kluyev is not pulling out the stops like he normally does. We've seen him in his earlier fights when he's winning. You see some fantastic striking and some unbelievable submissions.
That being said, Tolesh is doing what it takes to win these rounds.
Yeah, but also it's kind of like when you're on a winning streak, you don't know what it's like to lose. As soon as you lose, you don't want to get that feeling again, and you kind of hold back a little bit, you hesitate a little bit. You know, whether this 1 point deduction is already, you know, beat him, and it's playing on his mind, he doesn't want to take any risks. I don't know, but just not the excitable fighter that we've seen in the past.
That being said, you talk about a win streak, it's now 4 in a row for Tolesh.
Oh, going for broke now.
Kluyev has just got to turn the tempo up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's down another round, to be honest. He's got to go for broke in the third. Oh, nice. Run the pipe beautifully. Beautiful. Mounted. Switch to a heel hook. He's got it.
Kluyev trying to trap it. He's going to roll through.
Nicely pulls out.
Couldn't get it. Big punches here from Tolesh. Abilai Tolesh is surging against Sergey Kluyev.
Oh, he's got to move, otherwise the referee will stop it. He's rolling. There we go. End of the round.
What a round. Unbelievable machine.
Well, Tolesh is the short of the two. Standing up, he doesn't have the reach advantage. But on the ground, when somebody goes for a heel hook, it's a great advantage because your legs are so short. You can pull out a lot easier.
Yeah, it seemed to me that Kluyev was able to get the reap that he would have liked there, but Tolesh has just been doing the right things. He's got a good fight IQ. He knows when to play offense, knows when to play defense, knows when to come in, knows when to wait, knows when to kind of explode. It's just been the right ingredients.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you.
Here we saw that 2-3-2-3 combination. Maybe actually 3 of those in a row. I thought it was at least 2. And the first 2 were kind of throwaway punches, but the second and the third, they came in good. And again, I mean, here he is at a reach disadvantage, and he knew when to pop that jab against Kluyev. He just came in straight in. Kluyev hasn't been working the angles like we usually see. I'd love to see more kicks, although, of course, he's worried about the takedown.
But if he keeps them kicks nice and low, go for calf kicks. Might work better for him and go for body kicks. But surely he realizes he's 2 rounds down now. Well, sitting right behind us, the train land where he is supporting these guys fighting. He will be our main fight tonight, defending his title. But here we have 2 fighters in their last round.
Potential 5 more minutes remaining. Of course, that big main event, the featherweight world title, Landwehr versus Lezhnev. The Train versus Iron Lezhnev. Kluyev raises his arms as if to say, hey, what do you got, Tolesh?
Well, he looked at the crowd when he said, I don't know, somebody shouted something in Russian, but whatever it was, he acknowledged it. There's the low kick I was talking about. A little bit stronger would work.
Kick again here from Kluyev. Tolesh had to be ready for 3 hard rounds, but again, he's not rushing it. He knows he's got to be up on points at this point.
Yeah, of course. He's up on points. He has that yellow card, 1 point to his advantage. He's not going to take any risks now. He knows he's winning this fight. And as you can see, just moving around. Oh! Do you know what? That's twice he's did that. He's thrown a kick and hurt himself. I don't know if he's got a problem with his own foot or his own chin, but twice he's threw a kick in the first round and in the third.
Nice boxing here again from Tolesh. Just dips his head, throws the 1-2. Lots of straight punches here. Kluyev could try to work something.
Oh, that locked him.
Kluyev is probing for that overhand right.
Good. Nice liver kick. That hurt him. That stopped him dead with that liver kick.
Kluyev trying to dig to the body. And here comes the takedown from Tolesh, trying to kick out that rear leg. Not quite deep in as he'd like. Oh, this is good here from Tolesh. This is where he ended the last round.
Strong fighter. Oh, nicely done. Gets a north-south position now.
This could be the beginning. This could be the beginning of the end.
Will he go for punches or work for that arm? Kluyev turns over, he's got a single of his own. Kluyev didn't see where he was, he just rolled back out the way. Nice high kick.
Tolesh smells the finish here. For me, I would not be worried about any of the grappling. I would be worrying about those punches.
Yeah, he's going to cover up. The referee's going to stop this. If he flattens him out, yes he does, he flattens him out. This is going to be a stoppage, I feel. The referee is very, very close. Kluyev has to move from here. Manages to get back to his knees, but is it enough? He's taking too much punishment. The referee needs to step in.
Punches and punches from Tolesh.
Referee has to step in. This is going to be really, really painful now. There we go.
That's it. That's all over. Tolesh gets the win in the third round by a TKO. They got 5 wins in a row.
Well, Sergey Kluyev is a tough dude. Still a child, 20 years old. But I don't blame the referee stopping that fight. Maybe could have stopped it a little bit too late, but nonetheless, it was a stoppage and a good stoppage at that.
Abilai Tolesh here, the final moments of the fight. We talked about one of the keys to victory was to push the pace, use the grappling, set it up. And he did so successfully here, stretching Sergey Kluyev out, getting to that top position, working towards that point where he was able to stretch him out, forcing the mount from the back, punching his ticket, punching his way to another win here in M1. Now undefeated in the promotion, 1-0, 5 wins in a row as we said. Moving up the bantamweight rankings in Kazakhstan. Here's Ian the Machine Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 minutes 6 seconds of the third round, we have a winner. Due to referee stoppage to ground and pound,
Abilai Tolesh is the winner here in the third round at the battle in Achi Rao. And he gets it done with a ground and pound stoppage against Sergey Kluyev. Two young fighters made the walk in the bantamweight division. Sergey Kluyev from Sochi in Russia at 20 years of age was in need of a win. And he came in tonight looking for that in the first round with some good combinations against Abilai Tolesh. Tolesh from Kazakhstan, riding a 4-fight win streak, was happy to respond, weathered the early storm, and took things over. Kluyev, of course, missed weight, was down on points from the get-go. Tolesh weathered that early storm the first couple of minutes, then took control with boxing, wrestling, pressure, footwork, cage control. And no matter where this fight went, he was able to utilize what in some ways was some physical disadvantages, at least at range, working his way inside with sharp, short, straight combinations, and was either in or out. He fought the short man, small man's game, and it worked. Putting Kluyev down multiple times and controlling with ground and pound despite some submission attempts from Kluyev, including a couple of heel hook attempts and even that lumberjack sweep there. Sergey Kluyev was tough. He was in it to the end, but Abilai Khan Tolesh had other ideas. Kept the pace up. Was ready for 3 hard rounds, he told us. Was not afraid to go to ground with Kluyev. Caught that top position, and here was really one of the major turning points of the fight, getting that takedown in the third round. We'll see the setup here momentarily. He was able to put Sergey Kluyev to his back, expose the mount, working from the back to the mount, to the back to the mount, eventually getting both hooks in, stretching Kluyev out, and then punching his way to the finish. The referee stepping in here in the third round, waving off the action. Vyacheslav Kiselev unhappy with the response from Kluyev, who was unable to offer intelligent defense and improve his position. It's a win for Abilai Khan Tolesh by a TKO.
You people want to see it!
The wait is over.
Got to give the people what they want!
All Elite Wrestling is now available on AEW+.
What are we seeing?
This is your chance to watch AEW Dynamite, commercial-free and live every Wednesday night.
Let's do this!
Exclusively on the Fight Digital Sports Television platform. AEW Plus is available in over 100 countries outside the U.S., Canada, Germany, and France. AEW Plus can be viewed on your smart TV, mobile device, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, or at Fight.tv.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Starting this month, AEW Plus will also feature every episode of AEW Dark. Download the Fight app now and join the revolution today.
Friday, December 18th at 9 p.m., Ring of Honor Wrestling presents Final Battle on pay-per-view. After months of darkness, a new era of honor has risen from the ashes. World-class competitors will battle for legacy, championship gold, and vengeance. See ROH athletes such as the new Pure Champion Jonathan Gresham, the Briscoe Brothers, plus Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and many more. Find out why honor has always been real. Friday, December 18th at 9 p.m. It's Final Battle on pay-per-view.
And if you're watching us right now, you can join us on pay-per-view or on Honor Club. Just keep it dialed in. And we see Jay Briscoe, who has just been informed that his match is off against EC3. Gotta wonder what's going through his mind, Caprice. Jay Briscoe, EC3, that's a match we can hope to see down the line. Hopefully, we will see that grudge match resolved. A grudge match that we will see here tonight, whether you're watching on Fight TV, pay-per-view at the top of the hour, crossing over on Honor Club, tag team grudge match. We will see Bateman teaming up with Vincent versus the OGK, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. This grudge has lasted years. These four men have essentially ran in the same circles for years. Yeah. And there's betrayal, there's hatred, so much more. Let's take a look at what led to that match right now.
I had the most fun when it was me, Cole Bennett, Maria. Come on,
If you want to be successful, you gotta have friends. But if you want to be very successful, you gotta make enemies. Dig what I'm saying?
Matt Taven!
Matt Taven! Yeah! It's back in Ring of Honor! I'm back.
You don't got it in you to do it!
Now I'm begging on your door, and you keep it locked. I am begging on the devil's door. Just like Matt Taven, man, put me up on a pedestal. How do you people care about a man who cares more about his hair than he does all you people, than he did me? People need to be either caressed or crushed. If you're gonna injure somebody, do it to the point where you don't have to fear vengeance. Nobody can hurt me more than I can hurt myself. So what power do you really have over me?
You are avoiding what's coming to you, and you have left lasting scars on my body that reminds me that vengeance is coming.
He got him! And in a revenge situation, Matt Taven returns to Ring of Honor television, avenging a man who helped incapacitate... Oh, come on!
Taven, how could one person be so embarrassing? Look around you, man. There's not a single soul in this place, and yet you're still that desperate for all the attention. Look at me! Your legacy will be nothing more than one of a failure.
See the point on that thing? We've seen him do this before. He's trying his own button. I see it, but I don't believe it until I see it. Oh! In living color, as we live and breathe, it's Mike Bennett! Phoenix back for combining! Bennett to the rescue! Mike Bennett is back in Ring of Honor!
My name is Mike Bennett, and I'm a professional wrestler. With Vinny, it's disgusting. You let someone borrow something, you give something to someone, and you expect that if they're gonna return it to you, it's just how you gave it to them. I'm pissed off.
You can't seem to stay away from each other. It's almost like an addiction, right, Mike?
Vinny can never live up to what we put down for the kingdom, and that's what he's always feared. We're gonna put an end to all of this, because he is I, and I am him, and I'm Matt Taven, and this is the beginning of a brand new trend.
Wow, what a history there. And of course, that match will take place. Final battle at the Cross at the top of the hour. We encourage you. Pay-per-view, Fight TV. If you're an Honor Club member, any tier of Honor Club, you get it. Just keep it locked in on Honor Club. Best $9.99 in the world, Caprice.
But what if I want to sign up for Honor Club like tonight?
Do it. Do it right now. You get Final Battle, $9.99 per month. You get all of the great Ring of Honor events, including live events when those resume.
Is it reoccurring fees or just every month?
You can cancel anytime, $9.99 for Honor Club, and that's how you can see Final Battle here tonight. You can also order it on Fight TV, on pay-per-view, for wherever you're watching Hour 1 of Final Battle. Hit the button and join us here tonight. You're not going to want to miss OGK versus Bateman versus Vincent. We got those tag team titles. We know Tony Deppin's going to challenge for the World Television title. We know that Brody King will challenge for the World title. Jonathan Gresham defending the Pure Championship. And speaking of Pure Rules, that huge Pure Tag Teams match still to come. But right now, we're understanding that Quinn is trying to approach Jay Briscoe right now. She's trying to find Jay Briscoe. Let's go to that right now.
I'm Quinn McKay, backstage at Final Battle for Ring of Honor. And I know that Jay Briscoe's in the building, and I'm exceptionally good at finding him because I know where all the entrances and exits are. Enter Jay Briscoe. I knew it. Jay, first and foremost, how are you?
I mean, well, I don't know.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Well, as you know, EC3 isn't here tonight, so you no longer have
Yeah,
a
that's what
match.
I heard. Matter of fact, I heard he was out licking door handles. Ain't that something? That's how scared he was of this work. That's all right, though.
I can neither confirm nor deny that claim.
Well, you know what? I ain't worried about him no more. Okay. Now I got some real business to take care of, and I'm hyped. And if you just give me 1 second, just hold on real quick. Yeah, what is it? What ain't wrong? Hey, I'm free, baby. What you mean you free? Hey, I ain't got no match. EC3 scared. He was licking door handles, and now I can be your partner, and we can get these straps. Let's do it. You done missed the boat, Jack. Missed the boat? Yeah, you done missed the boat. I got a partner. Maybe you'll learn a lesson from this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got some tag team titles to win. Damn! Briscoe!
Looks like your plans tonight changed too.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, if you're looking for a fight, you found one.
Now, you know, hey, if you coming on, then come on.
Oh, your punk ass a beat down anyway.
Hey, who a punk ass? We're gonna find out, son. I'll see you out there.
We will.
All right.
So, I was eavesdropping, and it sounds like you've got a match tonight.
You damn right I do.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another match added to this huge Final Battle card. Jay Briscoe, Shane Taylor. We know Jay Briscoe has left Final Battle, Ring of Honor's biggest event of the year, as the world champion. We know Shane Taylor, one of the great TV champs on one of the bigger roles of his career. I gotta think whoever wins that match, Caprice, puts them right in line with whoever wins Roosh versus Brody King here tonight.
Absolutely. It's almost like the main event we never knew we needed. We get it here tonight at Final Battle. You better press that button.
You gotta press it. You gotta join. If you're on Honor Club, keep it locked in here. That's gonna be hard hitting. But up next is a Pure Rules tag team bout. By popular demand, much like we saw Tony Deppin return to Ring of Honor, we're seeing two men that really earn their spot and earn their stake. Wheeler Yuta and Fred Yehi. Right now, though, we're going to take to the rules of this Pure Tag Team match. Code of Honor is required to tag. You got to have your feet on the apron. You got to have your hand on the tag rope. It's got to be hand to hand. Each wrestler has 5 seconds to exit the ring after a tag is made. Now, you can come in to break a pin or submission. If you do so, you lose a rope break. And just like the singles Pure matches, if you lose 3 rope breaks, a pin or submission can be executed in, under, or on the ropes.
Wow.
And that is basically the rules of the match. Closed fists are prohibited. You get 1 warning. You get 1 closed fist. A second will result in a disqualification. And the big one, if you interfere, you're out of Ring of Honor. Fired. You're fired. Kiss your contract goodbye. Of course, there is a 20 count on the floor, and matches that reach the time limit go to a judge's decision.
So there will be a winner.
There will be a winner here today in this first ever Pure Rules tag team bout. If you're familiar with WCW in Australia from 1967 to the 70s and 80s.
Familiarize me, because I don't know.
very similar to those rules. Here is the match you will be seeing. Fred Yehi, Wheeler Yuta by popular demand, taking on the Foundation here in Baltimore.
The first ever Pure Rules tag team wrestling match. Rhett and I will be facing off against two men who proved themselves in the Pure Tournament to some extent. Wheeler Yuta and Fred Yehi. Both of you in your Pure Tournament matches gave the world a glimpse of the kind of wrestlers that you are. Gave the world a small idea of what you can do. But I know what you can do. Because I've seen both of you for years. I've teamed with both of you. Fred, you and I are former tag team champions in wrestling. Wheeler Yuta, I had a hand in your training. I've seen you build from the ground up. I've seen you grow into the wrestler that you are today. So I look forward to finally testing you in one of your final exams, that final battle where you can get the chance to show that you are just as good as wrestlers like Rhett and I, just as good as the Ring of Honor standard demands. So we will see who is the better wrestler, who is the better tag team, and who is the better pure tag team. So this year is my first final battle. It's not an opportunity that I'm taking lightly, but Rhett, this isn't exactly your first final battle.
I hold victories over the Young Bucks, the Briscoe brothers, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, the Motor City Machine Guns and Donovan Dijak, Delirious and Cheeseburger.
But this is the chance, Rhett. This is where you prove that those were not flukes. Rhett Titus is a tag team specialist. Rhett Titus is a former champion.
I am fighting for the preservation of this company. I am fighting for the guys that paved the way so guys like Fred Yehi and Wheeler Yuta could walk down to that ring. I am that guy.
I watch some of these tag matches, and at the end, yeah, somebody's getting their hand raised, but they're just the team that happened to walk away from the car crash on their own feet. It's easy to break the rules. It's hard to follow. When we win a tag team match, I want there to be no question who the better team was. And that's what the rules are there for. There will be a 20-minute time limit. If there's no clear victor by the end of 20 minutes, we'll go to a judge's decision. Hand-to-hand tags, hand over the top rope. After a tag, the illegal man will have 5 seconds to get out of the